Hey, how's it going, Retro Believers? It's Rob here, just going out today to do some game hunting, maybe some thrift shopping, and yeah, so stay tuned at the end of the video and see if I got some pickups or if I struck out. So hey, thanks for watching and enjoy the vid. So yeah, here is where I start off with the Game Boy games, and they've got some Game Boys up here as well. Some 3DSs, DS games, and then they've got the used Switch, and down below there you kind of see some of the Game Boy Advance games, random Game Boy games. Yeah, I don't have a lot usually. A lot of stuff I've already seemed to have bought from them, so I don't usually find a lot of new Game Boy games. But and pan around over here, they've got some Skylander figures. I like a ton of them. These are great though, for my kids and I from a long time ago, but I don't know if they still like them. And then they've got some merch, backpacks, and over here I think also they have some candy. Yep. And then over here more candy and more just random little trinkets and stuff, whatever you like to collect, keychains, or pretty cool selection. And more candy. A lot of candy. And up here's where they keep a lot of the newer and older controllers and cables. And some headphones, N64, and some GameCube. I get some Wii stuff from here now and then. The NES Advantage. And over here is where I look for some Switch games. I usually strike out. Never know what I want. Sometimes I have a list, sometimes I don't. But I've been trying to look for some more shmups, some shoot 'em ups for the Switch lately, but if you hear any jets in this video, by the way, while I'm talking through this, I live literally right next to the base, so an Air Force base, so there's jets flying over, so enjoy that noise. Some Funko Pops, some anime books, little anime section, and then they've got just some action figures. Cool coffee mugs. Oh man, yeah, I definitely want to get one of those Zelda ones. And then I like those art pieces. Those are pretty cool. I've bought 2 or 3 of those. And then yeah, then they started this. This is new now. They just added a lot of these model sets. So if you're big into models, yeah, a lot of those. The whole section now, it's crazy. I mean, they got a ton now, and then massive wall of Funko Pops. I don't know if you collect Funko Pops, let me know. I've collected maybe like 2 or 3, just for certain things. And then back here is the systems wall. See some Retrons. There's a PlayStation with DualShock in the box, new. Saturn. A lot of Xboxes, PlayStations, pretty good selection. I've been in there a couple times and they've had 2 Sega CD Model 2s, just new basically. I mean, just crazy good condition, but I passed on it, and then when I went to go back, they were gone, so. They have lots of t-shirts and hats here. I do want to get that one day. That's the Luigi statue. Sorry for the glare. More toys. Yeah, it's a really cool store. I go here quite a bit, sometimes twice a month. They have lots of comic books if you're a comic book fan. I stopped collecting comics a while ago. I don't know. There's certain ones I pick up now and then, but man, does it take up space. Some more little plushies. More hats, yeah. That's a cool statue. And yeah, we swing around here, and then all the games. PlayStation, obviously, and make our way down to the Xbox area. A lot of Xbox games, of course. Big variety, though. I don't collect anything for PlayStation yet beyond PlayStation 2. I'm working on it. I'm just so behind on everything. But I do have everything Nintendo and everything Xbox right now. Lots of movies, DVDs, Blu-rays. I found some really hard to find DVDs here, actually. Some that are out of print, too. We got the original Xbox games over here in this area. I still have maybe 4 or 5 left to get. It's for GameCube. Never find anything for GameCube that I need. And there's some Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Pretty cool little shelf. They put a lot of their the Grail items or the more expensive ones up here in this case right here. These are the ones that are either just going up in value right now or hard to find. They put them up in here though. I passed on that Geist, but then I ended up finding it for cheaper on Mercari, so I lucked out. Love seeing old school Genesis boxes. They do have a small section of TurboGrafx games. They have about maybe 7 or 8 games, so I mean that's pretty cool because you really don't see them. And then this is their Wii area. Again, not a lot of Wii or Wii U I have left to get. Those are 2 systems that are just kind of, for me, I feel like I have all the ones that you need to have, so I only look now and then to see if there's something that is different or unique, or maybe that I don't have that I would want. But God, I feel like I have them all, so I still look though. I still go through and look. And then there's the Wii U area. I got some 3DS games over here too, and I think PS3 and original PlayStation. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really zoom in on a lot of the titles or anything, so if there's a certain title though you're looking for, and I can go back and check and let you know. The Genesis area. And yeah, look at that, man. Sega CD, the long boxes. Love it. Some Saturn games in there too, and then the Master System. Really cool to see those. And yeah, that takes us down to more PS3, and then now down to the end to the Xbox 360 games. Again, I'm not really looking for a lot of those anymore either. Just some randoms here and there. I'm trying to complete the Marvel's collection. They have all the Marvel games for the 360, like Captain America, which is the best one out of all of them. Iron Man, Thor. I'm still looking for Thor. They're not great games, so don't give me a hard time in the comments, but I am just trying to collect them. Yeah, and then they've got some TVs over here, and that pretty much takes us to the end of the store, really. I mean, that's about it. I go here, like I said, a couple months. This is my local store, Game Exchange, and I'm friends with the manager, Brian. And let's head over here. This is Entertain Mart. This is another store I like to go to. Entertain Mart is one of those stores, I think, if you're familiar with Hastings, that's like a media store, so you can find all kinds of books and music, video games, toys, you name it, they got it. A lot of cards. They do sports cards, and then over here just a ton of Pokemon cards. My son will sit here and rifle through these things for like, well, I have to cut him off. I wouldn't say hours, because obviously I'm not going to spend hours waiting on Pokemon cards. But he will go through every one of those if I let him. And then I like to head over here to the VHS section. I've been collecting VHS tapes before it became a thing. I only collect certain ones, just ones that were either impactful to my youth or growing up. And they're just fun to display too. I mean, just back then when people cared about covers, like little pieces of art. But I didn't find anything today for VHS. And they're super cheap too, so if you can get like a really good one, you can usually get them for like 99 cents, which is awesome. I've even found some sealed, like never opened, for $1. And then of course they have music, instruments. Denied! No stairway. Lots of music t-shirts. And I didn't go through all the books, so apologies, but these are anime, manga section, Funko Pops. Yeah, there's no way. The books are just, there's too much, man. It's like a massive area. Just know probably what you're looking for. They're gonna have it if you were to come here, so. Yeah, it's pretty big. More plushies. And this is their comic book area. I have tons of comics. I didn't go through all these either, but they have a ton of comics. It's on the other side of that as well. It's just boxes and boxes of comic books. And then yeah, this takes us to all their display cases. The glare, hopefully it won't be too bad on this one too, sorry. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That was like a crystal superhero. I couldn't see what it was, though. I couldn't make out what it was. And here's more Funko Pops. I think if I remember right, it went onto the other side of the shelf too. Like I think I'm just gonna walk down that aisle because there was just literally just the whole thing was just Funko Pops. So again, it's not for me. I do have a few here and there, but if you're a big Funko Pop collector, then Entertain Mart is a store you definitely want to check out. Yeah, here it is. It's just all, I mean, geez, it's just so many Funko Pops they got. And some swords. Anybody collects those? There you go. And there's some airsoft guns. It's cool to see they brought back Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know if any of you remember them or like them. There's a new line of Garbage Pail Kid toys now. There's a couple I just showed you there, and then I stumbled upon a few more down the end of the aisle. Star Wars figures. And then here's their car section. They have lots of Hot Wheels, lots of, I think they had some Johnny Lightnings, yeah. I'm a big Johnny Lightning collector. If you've ever seen the Game House tour I have, I've got a few Johnny Lightning cars. I like the Simpsons and Blues Brothers and a few others. Some G.I. Joe figures, sealed, still on card, hard to see. Switch accessories. It's cool they have the Xbox 360 wireless controller still new in the box you can buy at a pretty decent price too. I think they were like $30 if I remember right. Cheaper than I've seen online, that's for sure. These are just their loose figs. You can get like loose figures, action figures for really cheap if you don't care they're not in package. I found a few Daredevil ones there before. Some He-Man. Definitely no shortage of superhero stuff there. There's Princess Bride. Yeah, I saw that. Man, I was a Ghostbusters fan. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't have that one actually yet. Or that Donatello, I need to get that. There's the Garbage Pail Kid toys too, some more little figures I was telling you about. It's just interesting that they're coming back. I wonder if they would remake like an animated movie or something. Lots of board games. Strategy guides, and I think for tabletop gaming there were some guides for there too. Then over here just some more stuff for the Genesis and whatnot. You can find tons of cables and solutions for if you're missing for stuff for your actual systems, like your retro systems. Not a whole lot of N64 games out here. A lot of them are just like common sports ones. These are like the 3DS games. And then over Switch. I didn't pan in on a lot of these either. Apologies. I just wasn't a whole lot of titles that were that were sticking out to me. So I found this was pretty cool though. This is a Legend of Zelda Switch carrying case, but I've never seen one like a double decker. So it's pretty cool. I'm guessing at the top you can put like accessories and some games and everything. If I didn't already have a pretty awesome Switch carrying case, I probably got that actually. This is their Wii and Wii U area. Again, not a lot that stuck out for me because I feel like I'm doing pretty well in those collections. And some Sega and I think Atari was, yeah, there's some Atari games. And then yeah, they have the Xbox and PlayStation. I mean, everything you're normally going to find at most of these types of stores they had here, so. And then here's all their refurbished systems or used systems. Pretty big selection. And then they have new systems as well, so you have a choice. So yeah, that's about it. After this, head home. Got your PS3 titles. Oh, that's right. I got to this area. There was a guy looking through Xbox games, and he was kind of. I told him I wouldn't put him on video, which I didn't. So I think everyone just thinks, or maybe people are getting used to the idea of people filming. I'm not sure, but. Yeah, it was actually down this aisle, I think. Sorry, I couldn't remember. This is what happens when you do voiceover work on your own videos. I forgot. But yeah, I think he's down on the end here, and I just kind of panned around and didn't put him in. But these are all the 360 games. Again, nothing I was really looking for they had, so I just kind of skimmed over these. Yeah, well, I got his legs, but these are all the original Xbox games. He was definitely hunting. He was looking. He had quite a stack going too, which is cool, man. Good for him. And we're back. Magic. From a car to some stores, back to the game house. As you can see, this is a very low budget show, so it's probably gonna stay that way too. So yeah, so first store I went to yesterday was Game Exchange, my local Game Exchange. My buddy Brian's the manager there, and I go there quite a bit, and I just thought, since I'm on this platform now, I'm gonna start doing some more filming of some hunts. Obviously I'll try and broaden my horizons more than just the local area, but I went there, and then there's another store in town called Entertainmart, and that's kind of similar to like a Hastings, if you guys are familiar with this Hastings stores. Basically just a lot of media, music, books, video games, toys, Pokemon cards. I try to cover most of that in there, and I got like one thing from there, and then the rest, yeah, was from my Game Exchange. But yeah, so yeah, we'll get to the pickups here. Did pretty well. First thing I got, which is from Entertainmart, the one and only item I got was this Wii U Pro controller. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while because I use these generic ones I have down here. You get these off of Amazon for I think like 20 bucks, but I got the extra Wii U one for 20 bucks, so I was like, well, I gotta get that. I've seen it in the store a few times and I kept passing it up, and but I was like, damn, just 20 bucks, like why aren't you getting this? And it came with the charging cable too, which is pretty nice. So so yeah, I got that, and then it's still nice to have the backups though from Amazon because they're cheap. And then also, while I was out, I did find the Ghostbusters Ecto Edition. I only got this honestly because a lot of you, if you watch my Game House vid that I uploaded a few days ago, which is kind of like my reintroduction to YouTube, and it was terrible because the music was way too loud. I probably shouldn't even added music, I guess. I just felt like it's just boring if I go around and just talk about the Game House, but I got great feedback from everybody, but I kind of already knew, and after I watched it the first time, that I had pretty much screwed up pretty bad. So but I have a huge Ghostbusters collection, and so I just wanted to add this to my Ghostbusters collection area. I have this on Xbox already, and it's an okay game. It's not my favorite. I was kind of expecting more as a Ghostbusters fan. it gets very redundant whether you're the Ghostbuster or you're the ghost, and I can play this maybe for like 30 minutes or so at a time, and then I kind of just want to move on. But cool to have, I guess, in my collection. And then the other neat thing about this is that the case actually glows in the dark. So yeah, that's good, I guess. And then at Game Exchange, I got this as a gift for a friend. Here in my town, we have this arcade called Tags Maniac Mansion, and my friend Marcus runs it, and I like to try and donate stuff there whenever I can, just because he keeps and preserves retro gaming. He's got a lot of retro gaming stuff set up there, and then he's got just a bevy of different arcades that you can play, and it's a really good deal too. It's like $10 or so to get in, unlimited play, and I think for like $11.50 altogether, you get like a bowl of cereal, and then it's like I think $1 or $2 each additional bowl, so you can have like cereal and you play video games, and it's just a really awesome time. And the last thing I donated to his place was Typing of the Dead for the Sega Dreamcast. I actually donated the disc because he's got the keyboard and everything else. So, but anyways, one of the things he mentioned when I did have a Facebook was he was looking for the Adventures of Batman and Robin for Sega CD because we were talking about this game. And there's a little history behind this game. This is Kevin Conroy's first voice appearance in a video game. Kevin Conroy being like the most iconic Batman there is, as far as for me, for movies and animated movies and video games. And then this is also considered like the lost episode of the Batman the Animated Series, because this literally plays out like a cartoon. There's a cartoon in here. And besides that, I mean, it's just a really fun game. I mean, between the driving and everything else, I just really like it. I've always been a big fan too of the Sega CD long boxes. Sega Genesis and Sega CD were like the first console duo. Genesis was obviously my first console, but then I upgraded to Sega CD when I was 16, and it was a big deal because I had a job since I was 13, and you just appreciate things more when you work for it and you get it. And I just have a real soft spot for it. So when I see these Sega CD cases, man, it just takes me back. Like, I just love seeing them. I just really thought like this was the future, like nothing was ever going to get better than this, and obviously it did. But it's complete, and it's got the booklet, and then awesome little foam. I love that they put that in there when you're buying these. Keep the disc safe. But yeah, I'm gonna donate that this week. So then this is like a blind buy. I went off of the cover. I didn't do any research on it. I saw it was cheap, and so I just grabbed it. And it's the Getaway for the Nintendo Game Boy. I've been trying to add some Game Boy games here and there to my collection, especially since I mod. Well, I used to mod all the time systems, and I don't anymore. So I used to be Retro Mod Rob, but then I just got rid of the mod part because I only do mods for like friends now, favors and stuff, or just as gifts. But I do have a modded Game Boy with the IPS screen, and you can change all the colors and everything. And so just be nice to add some extra physical cartridges, because I have all the other Game Boy games on emulation too as well. So, but I've been collecting a bunch of these just physically, of ones that I really want and want to have forever, and then just random ones like this. But the funny thing about this is, so I saw the car on the front and just assumed this was going to be some kind of like really awesome racing game or like a chase game like Chase HQ, but it is not. It is pinball. It is a pinball game. It's got a car and everything in the center, but it's in like a little figure 8 track is like the pinball board, and that's what it is. It's pinball. I had no idea. So it's fun. It's a fun game, but definitely not a car or anything driving or anything like that. So I guess I was kind of disappointed, but I also find that it's funny. So I don't know. Maybe you'll think it's funny, or maybe you just think I'm an idiot. Which, I mean, that works out either way. So, and then I got a few 3DS games for my son, and Kirby. We'll probably be sharing that triple deluxe. We'll be splitting that, I'm sure, between each other. And then Smash Brothers. And this one's all him. I've tried to play some Pokemons, but I don't know. But yeah, that's more gonna be for him. So, and one last thing I got. I was out at Ollie's. I'm a big fan of Ollie's and Five Below. I like those stores just because you can get like a lot of cool like video game toys, or like for Ollie's too, for sure. You can get like action figures and stuff, and like really good prices because they get them in bulk, and they often just get. I've seen like GI Joe Classified there for like $5, or a lot of stuff that people are collecting. I don't think they know that Ollie's has them, but they do, and they're often on just like these ridiculous prices. So, but I found this Ninja Turtles. It's a Shell Rider vehicle. I think he's in a garbage truck. I have no idea. It's like a garbage truck. Donatello in there, his little head sticking out. I'm a big Donatello fan though. So again, this is another plug for my other videos, especially because I'm not proud of the Game House one as far as the sound went, but I am a big Donatello fan. I have a huge Donatello area there that just strictly hit, and I love all the turtles in general, but Donatello is like my go-to. I think because he was like a nerd and he's into tech, and I was into tech for a while, and so but yeah, that's how they get you, man. Like the Ghostbusters wall, same thing. I'm strictly a Bill Murray fan, sure, because he's from where he's from Illinois. I'm from Illinois. We love Chicago, kind of a thing. It's like I feel like there's like this bond I have with him, and plus he's just funny. But that's how they get you though. It's like you got to collect all 4 Ghostbusters. You got to collect all 4 turtles, and then before you know it, you're broke, and then you're on YouTube, having people watch your videos, hopefully. But yeah, that's all I got. It's not a lot. This has just been like a hobby, because like I said, if you don't know, like I had a Facebook page before that was just a hobby page that got really big, and then for whatever reason it got shut down. I have no idea why. I've already moved on from it. I've talked about it enough. So I'm just gonna delve into the YouTube arena for a little bit, and then maybe build up some more social media platforms later. But this is just for fun. So if you liked it, let me know in the comments. If you saw something in the store you thought was cool, or you like the stores, or just let me know where you like to go, where you like to shop in the comments. I love to talk to people, so I'll definitely answer all the comments back, because that's like my thing. But yeah, let me know what you liked, let me know what you didn't, let me know what I can do better, and yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching, and you guys all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.